We have a guest off camera today for the podcast who's going to be yapping away over there because he doesn't want to be on the fucking podcast.
You don't have another microphone, so
You actually don't have another. We would have figured it out, but
Yeah.
you'll pop in maybe halfway through.
We might pop in.
All right, you might pop in. We got we're back.
We're back.
I took some PTO.
No, we're back.
We
Yeah,
are
you
back.
guys are
We're
back.
back.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
I
back.
took some PTO. Tommy took a couple sick days.
Yep.
I did a solo episode by myself.
Joe did a solo ep. I burned up all my PTO days.
Yeah, you burned through them.
I burned through all my PTO days, but we're back. We had a lot of Marvel news to talk about.
Marvel news.
A lot of Marvel news to talk about.
A lot of Marvel news.
Well, guess what? You're about to find out.
Okay, I'm looking.
Should we start laying?
Should we start?
You
say lantern?
I got a face.
No, should we start laying?
Oh yeah, laying. Yeah,
Like
lay it
laying,
on. Yeah,
like
lay
should
it
we
on.
start
Hold on.
dropping hammers right now?
So that's
Subscribe.
make sure.
I feel like we have to say that more.
Yeah, no. Don't.
if you want, I'll just yell subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't
Just
subscribe,
every few
yeah.
minutes, just yell
Just
subscribe.
Don't subscribe,
5
yeah.
minutes to just yell subscribe.
Don't
All right, so
describe.
you're gonna lay it on us?
All right,
or
I'm
you're
gonna lay
just
some
gonna
news.
type
Well,
away on your
I want
phone?
to. I want to drop like a big. I want to drop the first thing we're going to talk about. The X-Men just got casted. Like they're making a new X-Men movie.
Can we rewind? Okay,
What?
That's what I wanted to do. So they're making
Yes,
a new
they're
X-Men
making just a
movie.
new
Making an
X-Men
X-Men
movie.
movie.
It's just X-Men.
So this is
Yes.
just an X-Men movie.
Is it coming out? within
Coming
the
out
next-
after Doomsday
It's coming out 2028.
Okay.
So the person they got to direct it
and
is
Secret Wars coming out after Secret Wars as well.
Yes. So it's coming out in 2028, post Secret Wars. Jean Grey will be in it. Sadie Sink's Jean Grey will be in it. So they're keeping that continuity. And then there's 5 other people playing roles
All right.
that they casted. Jake Schreier's directing it. Thunderbolt's director, which I love that movie. I know.
That doesn't move the needle much for me.
Okay. Well, that's a great movie. So
Great.
yes, Thunderbolts is great.
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 Universally loved by all Marvel fans.
I don't know if it's great,
Great.
but it's good. I liked
Loved.
it.
But where
by
do
all
you?
Marvel
I know,
fans.
but if you throw great, where do you go from great?
Move up a little bit, Tommy.
In terms of Marvel, I say great. There's amazing. There's perfect. You can go higher.
I would like to hear your 4 levels of Marvel.
Great is an 8. Amazing's a 9. Perfect's a 10.
Interesting.
That's the way my
Interesting
brain's
ratings.
working.
Start laying it on us.
And Infinity War ranking is.
Perfect. 10.
Okay.
I thought there'd be one above.
If there is, it's that. If there's something above, it's that. But all right, let me start dropping the
I'm
hammers with the
excited for
cast
you to
here.
know about this. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
Maybe-
unknown people cast here.
How about you give me the name of the? Should I? Because I don't even know who we're casting.
I'll give you the name of the character and the person who's playing it,
Are
the
we
character.
okay.
You're not going to be able to guess.
So you're not going to be able to guess because
Well, okay. Can I guess? Can you? Okay. Can I guess
Can you
the
just let us
characters?
give you the list?
Okay.
I don't think you'll be able to guess because it's not like
Go.
they didn't cast Magneto, they didn't cast
Go.
Wolverine.
Okay, that's what.
So right now
but they are gonna.
Magneto
cast
will probably be in the movie. Wolverine probably won't be because he's not usually in X-Men movies. by the
Okay.
way.
We'll get to
So,
Wolverine.
We'll get
It's
there.
a different movie. Then it's not a rerun.
No, it's a complete reboot. So like I said, Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey. Here's a few of the lesser known people. Christopher Abbott was cast as Charles Xavier, filling some big shoes.
Married
Of-
to the person from Parks and Rec,
Who?
right? The
I-
girl, April. I've never watched.
Oh,
it.
I don't know.
I'm
Is
pretty
she?
sure they are.
I have
yeah.
no idea.
April?
Yeah. What's her name? Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah,
Aubrey
I think
Plaza?
so,
Is
yeah.
he?
I think
Oh, I
so.
didn't know that. Okay. So,
Does that?
um,
Who's he playing?
Fact check.
he's playing Charles Xavier. So Patrick Stewart,
Yeah,
James
yeah,
McAvoy. So he's got
So he's
massive shoes to
old?
fill.
Oh,
not
it's
old.
younger
Younger guy.
Xavier.
Young. So everyone in this cast is very young. So I'm trying to see what this is really rough. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so this actress Maya Boyd is playing Storm. So I don't know
Okay.
what this.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't. We don't really know virtually
Mostly
a lot about
unknowns.
her. A lot of unknowns, which is what Tommy was asking for, and now he's getting some.
Yeah.
We have Kit Connor. He's playing Scott Summers. So that's the James Marsden role.
Yes.
The
Teddy.
so, and then Samara Weaving, who I do know from a few different projects. She's a great actress. She's playing Emma Frost, which I'm not very as familiar with the character.
Don't know.
And then there's a few big ones here. You ready for the 2 big ones?
I'm ready for the big ones.
These are two big ones. Indy Navarrete will be playing Rogue from Obsession. Star.
So she
lands
is
her Marvel
really
role.
rolling her,
We called this, by the way.
parlaying her Obsession fame.
Yep.
Into
Right into Marvel. She
Right
skipped like
into
9
Marvel.
steps.
Yeah.
She's
That's-
right in.
She was great
And-
in Obsession.
She's amazing.
She
And
was.
like we said, it was, I'm not even gonna say it. I loved her. I liked her in Obsession a lot.
Yeah, she's great. So this is a
Don't
big
get me
grab
started
here.
about
This
that.
is a big grab here.
No, it was just good.
Playing Mr. Sinister, which is a character I don't know a lot about.
Okay.
Adam Driver.
Ooh.
Big grab from Marvel. That's their biggest grab. That rounds out the cast so far. I'm sure maybe Magneto will be casted. I don't know.
Adam Driver.
He's been in a lot of shitty movies.
He's
I'm not-
amazing, though.
I'm not. I don't know.
He's great.
What's his best movie?
What was he the best in, or what's like the best movie he's been
Marriage
in? You could
Story?
argue for Marriage Story. You could argue for
I knew.
The Klansman?
yeah.
Like I knew you were gonna say Marriage Story because that was like the big.
I mean, he was great as Kylo Ren in Star Wars, despite
I-
those movies not being great. I thought he was awesome.
I don't know. I don't want to. I can't talk about that.
We
can't
don't have
talk
to.
about those
We don't
things,
have
of
to.
course. We're not getting into.
But
Indy
that's
Navarrete.
Yeah, she getting cast in the MCU, coming off of basically what was probably, I mean,
The biggest social media phenomenon movie of my lifetime. It's just what it was. There's
Social
no
media
other, yeah,
phenomenon.
Like there was no movie that
what about
like,
Minecraft, which made like billions of dollars?
No,
like
no,
that was
no.
a social media fire.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
that's
it
a
made that much money.
franchise already.
I'd say you're saying
but that
where
doesn't mean
almost
people are gonna go
every
see that shit.
frame of that movie of
Yes, it does.
Obsession.
No, not
was-
Minecraft.
Dude, people, do you know how many kids fucking love Minecraft?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean everyone's gonna go see the movie if it was bad.
I think it was. I think like if you have kids, like you're gonna take them.
they made it a trend to go see that movie, and everyone bought into
because
the
it was
trend.
so bad.
That's why. That's what I'm saying. It was a social media phenomenon. It wasn't an automatic lock
all
for
right.
$1 billion.
Yeah, I do remember that whole like the
It was like a trend to like trash the theater at one point during the movie for
just
some
be
reason.
Horrible
Yeah.
people.
No, I was saying about now the train.
The Indy
trains left
Indy
the
Navarrete,
station
biggest
for the
social
thought.
media phenomenon movie.
Oh,
Obsession.
yeah. Oh, I said because it almost seems like every frame or every couple seconds of that movie could be a TikTok in itself. Like,
Right, that's what you and Tommy were saying.
like where it's filmed as in like, yeah, you could just take bits and pieces of it and just be
Yeah.
like, use this in any situation for crazy ex-girlfriend or crazy clinger girlfriend. or
And let's
whatever
get to the
maybe.
point. She's attractive.
That's what I see. I didn't want to say this before, but it's like
She's attractive. She's a great actress.
that's the blueprint.
She's
a great
amazing.
actress. Don't get me wrong. She did amazing.
She was
Should get
amazing.
an Oscar nomination, but she's
I
hot.
was attracted to
That's
her
big
before
time.
The Wish came.
Yeah, me too.
The Wish came, I was like, holy shit.
Be hot, look scared,
This is great.
land Marvel movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me, Joe called it. We said she's going to be in a Marvel, and I deleted it. That's what I realized. I was trying to save space on my phone.
Right.
It was part of an unreleased podcast that
So
we
we've-
did. And we called right after Obsession, we called that we said Indy Navarrete is going to be in a Marvel movie in 20 minutes.
So
Right.
we've recorded 20 something episodes of this podcast. We've had 55 minutes on each one, and on a hidden podcast
Yes, I
that
swear
was
to God.
unreleased.
I swear to
that
God.
prediction was made.
So what? This is unhinged. Who gives a shit?
It's unhinged.
You're the one who won't put your
I
unfiltered
know.
face on the
I
camera.
got
Yeah.
no money, man.
You've got no mug.
You wouldn't have been on. You would have been scared either way.
He
So-
does got kind of a John Bernthal look
he
going.
does have a little bit of a John. Get in front of the camera. Show the people what you look like.
Cat with the glasses.
No, you have like a Doug in Hangover look. That's your look.
Doug in Hangover. He's the one in the
Like,
first
You
one.
don't see it all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
but
the roof.
you look like that. He was also has a really good role in National Treasure as well.
Yes, he is
I've
a
never
great.
seen.
Oh, that's a killer.
Wow.
National,
National treasure.
that's a national travesty.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess so. Well, let's not get into all the things I haven't seen.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
That'll just piss me
Let's get back on track.
Let's get back on track.
Check.
So, yeah,
X-Men,
X-Men casted.
done.
Okay.
And that's, I was thinking about it today. X-Men, so like, do you know how when there's a trilogy and it's like the first one's awesome and then the second one isn't that good and then the third one you're like, oh, this is awesome?
Yeah.
How many
That's
of
how I
those
feel.
are there?
I don't know. I feel like there's a good.
I
feel like
have a
there's
perfect example of that.
Okay, tell me.
Cars.
Okay.
Wow. That is a great example.
So yeah, so
Cars 1 fire, Cars 2 is terrible.
Dog shit.
And Cars 3 is like, oh, this is pretty good. I
Yes.
feel like I like Cars.
So this is where I'm going with this. In terms of the Marvel eras, what do they call them? The
Phase.
The phases.
Phases.
And I love this phase. I love Marvel.
Nice.
Points.
Nice. Time.
I love this phase, but I think after this phase, after Secret Wars, when we start getting X-Men, I think that phase is going to be a lot better than this phase.
Yeah, that's not saying much, but yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
I think like the first phase, the Infinity Saga, is going to always be good.
It's 3 phases,
that's
by the
like,
way,
yeah,
but yes.
that's a lot of
so
phases.
then-
Technically 3 phases.
Okay, so then
There's like a
that era of Marvel,
Yes.
the Infinity Saga,
Saga.
And then
we're
the
gonna do-
multiverse saga, which we're at
this
now.
is more what I'm saying.
Which
yeah.
is-
So the
yeah.
multiverse
Is gonna be
saga is
bad.
like kind of weird,
It's
and then
not
the
But
good.
still
third one
could
with
end great.
X-Men. Yeah, it's gonna end great. And then the X-Men. When we get the X-Men, bro, people love X-Men.
Yeah. When we start focusing on, well, now that they have the rights to everything, they're now able to do this, which is why I think they're trying to do.
Like, I tried to explain, and this is where, like, again, someone like him who doesn't pay attention to this stuff. I was explaining to my dad, like, the way how Marvel in 2008, like, their biggest hero was Spider-Man and, like, the X-Men, and they were owned by other studios
And Fantastic
making
Four.
movies and Fantastic Four.
gonna fix the
So
camera a little
all of a
bit.
sudden in 2008, they're like, we're going to take our B-list squad and just kind of throw them out there. And that's what Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor were created. And they just created an empire out of that.
Yeah, which is so
now
impressive, too.
That they created an empire out of the B-list. They get the luxury of now adding the A-list of meaning like people love the Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
love Spider-Man, and X-Men.
And X-Men.
So I could see now, yeah, where you're going to bring in, like, you had the people hooked into Infinity Saga with those smaller ones. Now you got the big boys.
Now we can
coming.
hopefully get a bigger scope with Fantastic Four. Hulk is technically owned by Universal, and then that's why you've never seen.
Yeah.
You saw one solo Hulk movie, but it was technically like a Universal movie. They have the rights to make a solo movie. That's why you always see him in
that
other
part
projects.
Of the Infinity Saga?
Huh?
Do you consider the Ed Norton Hulk part of the Infinity
It is.
Saga?
It is part of it. But
What is there even to really make a movie about for the Hulk?
I wouldn't tell anyone to. When I
Well,
tell people
Iron
to watch
Man's
the
in that
Infinity
movie.
Saga, I say you don't have to watch Hulk. That's what I tell people.
What is there even really to make a movie about for the Hulk?
He's green.
I think he's like
big
one of the
and
more
angry?
interesting characters.
mean.
Like he's one of the more popular characters
Yeah,
too.
he is popular. I think. Do you think X-Men is the second most popular like character slash group? I think it goes Spider-Man is number one. And I think X-Men might be second.
Unfortunately, like the way that those first few movies were made, Fantastic Four was one of the most popular
Fantastic Four is a
groups
big
too.
one.
But like those first couple, those movies they made in the 2000s, which I still like, but they're probably awful.
I was watching a video of them on
and then
Twitter. I was
2015's
like,
X-Men.
wow.
I mean,
I mean,
2015's Fantastic Four, worst
they-
movie ever made.
The guy that was cast for Reed Richards in those first Fox ones, who the hell is that? guy?
Eon Grudruff, he's got the
Yeah.
craziest name ever. He is Reed Richards. He's a great
Yeah,
Reed
he's a
Richards.
great
that
Reed
guy.
Richards.
I don't. Is he?
I think so.
Yeah.
I-
And Chris Evans is Johnny Storm.
I knew
He's
that.
pretty good too.
I was watching.
Well,
this
then,
clip.
do you really think that? Do you like Pedro Pascal as
love him.
Reed Richards?
Love him.
The clip of
Like,
him in
as
the trailer
Reed
is
Richards.
incredible.
And he has
Did you get smartest guy in the universe vibes off him?
I did. I feel like he did a really good job of playing like that smart guy, but he had a little more emotion too, which I like. But like,
I did think that in all of the Pedro Pascal roles that he's in, that one, it did actually seem to me that he was acting differently.
Yeah, differently
Like,
than
he
him.
did act
Yeah.
a little differently.
He
in that
acted
one.
different.
I will say that because he does act pretty similar.
Dinner at 7 every Sunday.
yeah,
Never miss it. That's
You
my
love
favorite
that.
thing.
You love that.
Every Sunday. At
What were
7
you gonna say
p.m.
though? Were you trying to say something?
I forgot.
Avengers Doomsday trailer dropped, so I won't.
Oh, yeah.
I won't spoil too much of the trailer. But again, the tone and which I thought was even darker than the first trailer, and the way that they're sculpting and setting everything up without giving away too much about what the actual plot of the movie
only
is.
problem is
has been great.
there's no way that
What's the problem?
they're gonna drop way more trailers from now till then.
They already dropped 2 though. They're not going to drop. I wouldn't
don't
say
think
way
so?
more. I think maybe they have 1 more that they'll drop.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
not going to drop more than
I
3.
only just said problem because you just said like they didn't give anything away, which is a great thing. But I'm saying like The only problem is they might drop another one.
They
between.
they probably
I
will
was
drop
saying
one more.
The reason I said problem is because I wish the movie was coming out this weekend or next week.
That'd
You
be
know what I
great.
mean? Like,
Yeah, they're building the hype very well, though. I mean, it's coming. It's coming in December.
I think, I mean, it's gonna be a very, very it's gonna make billions of dollars.
Absolutely.
I don't think I'm not arguing that point at
Yep.
all. I don't think it's where even people who are out on Marvel or whatever you want to call it that were into the whole Infinity Saga, they're gonna go watch this movie.
They are.
I think it's the biggest. People weren't into the Infinity. Like, people watch Infinity War and Endgame, and then like you retroactively go back and be like, oh, the Infinity Saga.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I think you only remember the Infinity Saga because of the last two movies.
Well, that's where
what?
like everybody in the world tapped in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all like
Yes.
Like me.
yeah, like
Yeah.
No,
all-
me
I
too.
saw Iron
Me too.
Man, but I've never seen the Avengers. I've never seen the original War. I know.
Oh, still to this day?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! Can I say something?
I saw You know what kicked me off? Ragnarok.
Hell yeah. Ragnarok's
You were
awesome.
a big rag guy. You were
Rag's
a big
awesome.
rag.
I
Ragnarok is
saw that
awesome.
before any, besides Iron Man.
Yeah.
Rag's
Iron
awesome.
Man was everyone saw that.
I liked Iron Man a lot.
What do you want to say, buddy?
So they released a list of movies that you should watch or should have some knowledge of
Yeah.
before you watch Doomsday. And I was looking back and I was like, damn, they really did like a lot. Like in terms of the multiverse.
yes.
Like they made like 8 movies.
Yeah.
You mean but since Endgame and now?
Yeah, like they did.
You think that's a good thing or a
Yeah,
bad
no, I
thing?
think it's a good thing, and I think if these two movies do really well and are actually well made, I'm not talking about money. If they're actually good movies, I think we're gonna look back and be like, that was actually a lot better than I remember.
And the people who are saying that there's no setup for this movie, there's actually a ton of setup, and I'd argue more setup than Thanos was set up in Infinity War.
Well,
like,
they've had a lot. They've had a lot more projects,
but they're all
between-
setting it up. They're all setting up this one big final like multiverse. Like they have been talking about like multiversal issues,
Right, but they're-
for a ton of different projects, which is leading now to the main biggest multiversal threat here. Like,
Right.
we've been teeing up this moment for a long time.
But when you're saying like looking back at this, I feel like whereas in the Infinity Saga, like they had not in like in the very beginning they had the plan to eventually make the Avengers, but like then then they did have like a complete blueprint of like this is how we're getting to this movie, to this step, to build to
I would say
Thanos.
somewhere around
Still have
there.
that. And I just watched
But
an
I'm
interview
saying
with Josh
they-
Brolin.
Like they
did
didn't
not-
have the
they
complete
did not-
blueprint.
yeah,
I
like,
can give you an
that's what I
example
agree.
of how they
didn't-
didn't have a blueprint for Infinity War and Endgame. In 2016, Captain America: Civil War, he makes out, and they try to gloss over this. He makes out with his niece, and then Captain America's final moment, the end of his arc in Endgame, he goes back to be with Peggy. I guarantee you, if they had
Yeah.
everything blueprinted out
Yeah.
for Cap, they would never have him make out with his niece and then go back to his.
I know.
go back to
I know
Peggy.
they didn't have like.
Also, weird choice just in general. It's not his niece, but like weird to make his potential love interest someone related to Peggy Carter. I think that's very weird.
Yeah. And
Regardless.
and then they didn't really go anywhere besides.
And then
just that
nothing
one
happens.
kiss
Yeah.
and, like,
when is Thanos first on screen in the Infinity
2012 Avengers
Yeah,
post credit
So,
scene.
so post credit scene Avengers, Josh Brolin in an interview, he was like, they
That
didn't even
wasn't
know
him.
that.
well, that wasn't Josh Brolin as Thanos.
Well, he said that the first time that they put him on screen as Thanos, they didn't even know.
yeah, they had no plans.
They
for
had
him.
no plans for him.
Yeah.
So like that automatically like disqualifies everyone's argument of like them being like, oh, they knew since the beginning. They've
Right.
been laying all these steps. It's like they probably had the same amount of time as this saga did with Doom.
But
like they've made.
no, but what the difference is though, like this saga was definitely plagued with like a lot more problems than the last one. Meaning there was a lot more quantity. Like there were so many
Yeah,
TV
I
shows
agree with that.
and so many.
And now they're scaling
but
back.
Then they also had like the Jonathan Majors problem was a huge problem. Like the post-credit scene to, I know it was a terrible movie, Ant-Man, but like was
Yeah.
setting up.
Yeah, they were
Kang
going to make Kang Dynasty.
Right. So like to
Better to
lose-
happen early than
like-
late, you know
like
what I mean?
They were playing like that. I think was their planned.
Yeah, but that's
was
not like a
again-
Marvel problem. That's just like
I
a.
didn't.
I don't
say
think it's
it
as
was,
big of a
but it
problem
was
as
a
you're
problem.
making
It was
it
a
out to
problem,
be.
yeah.
It's not a Marvel problem, but it's a Marvel problem.
Yeah.
But then they took years since Quantumania to course correct. It's not
Right.
like it's not like everything's been bad and now we're launching this out. I would want to argue now that the last like 5, 6, or 7 things that Marvel has made all in a row
Have at least
all
been
been at
solid.
least been real. I want to say really good. I'll refrain from saying great.
Yeah.
They've all been above standard. They've all been good.
Let's think of those projects. What were they?
I can run through the last
What do
just
we-
in a row. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking about Deadpool and Wolverine. I know
That
you
was
guys don't
good.
like Thunderbolts, Fantastic
I
Four,
like Thunderbolts.
I thought
the Daredevil
I thought a
TV
great-
show, The
I thought a
Punisher,
great-
Spider-Man.
I thought a great 2 examples were literally just the previous Spider-Man movie and
No Way Home?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, those are 2 good
No,
examples.
this one, this
No, I
Spider-Man.
know. I was just thinking that in terms
Those are
of like
two
where this plot is going. Like,
recent
No Way Home
examples.
is a big thing that happened.
Right, but I would argue like that. I would argue I don't include No Way Home in the fact that I think No Way Home. I like that movie, but I think it still suffers from some of the stuff that this.
No.
Yeah, but
suffers
now I
from.
think
No.
that is going to be even more important in terms of them bringing back. Like, I think you're in for a surprise, brother. In Secret War, like I think that you're in
Oh,
for a
I'm
surprise.
sure I'm in for 100 surprises.
Let me
Yeah.
rattle off the required viewing really quick. You ready
Okay,
for
yeah,
this?
yeah.
This is I'm just going to literally rip them
This
off.
goes back.
So this goes back.
for Doomsday?
For Doom. This is what Marvel
Listen up,
released.
John. Listen
Required viewing. X-Men. X-Men 2. Captain America First Avenger. The Avengers. Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Endgame. Loki Show. Shang-Chi. Spider-Man No Way Home. Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Deadpool and Wolverine. Captain America Brave New World. Insane. That movie sucks. Thunderbolts. Fantastic Four. They're saying those are all the
Was No Way
movies
Home
you
in
should
there? I saw
watch
No
if
Way
you
Home,
want to
too.
get jacked up. I said No Way
Oh,
Home.
did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Those are so that's movies I could say like if you watch these
a
you'll
lot of them.
get all those
Okay.
extra little good treats
Good. I've
coming in.
seen probably all of those.
I have yeah.
And you saw the Deadpool and Wolverine video, the Hugh Jackman.
It's
and
the Guardians of the
Ryan Reynolds
Galaxy
thing?
Yes.
Christmas
There was a-
special.
It's not.
Yes,
it's
that's
not. That's
actually terrible.
But yeah, and then Ryan Reynolds made they did another funny little bit where Hugh Jackman came out with a video and pretty much teasing that they're going to be in at least.
They're gonna be in, I
You think they're going to be in Doomsday?
I think Wolverine definitely.
They're definitely going to be in Secret Wars.
Yes, but Deadpool potentially will be in Doomsday. He's definitely gonna be in Secret Wars.
He's so good as Deadpool,
yeah,
bro.
he is.
He's
He is.
literally
Ryan
gonna-
Reynolds.
But
runs
it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see him. Wait, was Deadpool Wolverine PG-13?
No, R.
Yeah. So
That shit was R.
it'll be interesting to see
You
a
like that one, Johnny?
PG-13 Deadpool.
Great.
What do you think Ryan Reynolds' PG-13 Deadpool would look like? Be
The first one,
Yeah.
were they all rated R?
Yeah.
Be different though, right?
It'd be way different. That's why you have to do rated R.
He's probably going to make a sly
But
little
if
joke
he's
at some
in,
point.
but if he's in Doomsday, it's not gonna be R.
But I think they did really good at a perfect example with
Could you
Frank
imagine they
Castle's
made-
inclusion in Spider-Man. He is a TVMA rated R
yeah, that's
gruesome character, and I think he fit really well into Spider-Man. And they did a good job of
Yeah.
like
that's
That's a good point.
saving the
He-
tone a little bit.
well. Could we just do an alternate universe for a second and imagine Doomsday is rated R?
That would be incredible. I think that for like every superhero movie, I think all of them should be rated. It's so weird that they don't curse. It's so weird that they don't. There is a
It's
part of me that's
weird.
It's better that they don't, though.
but
No,
it's
but
like
it is
they're never
strange.
banging. Like
I actually have a take that there's actually no reason for anyone to ever be banging on camera. Or, what's the point?
but it's like human. It's like a part of like life.
I kind of agree with that take.
It's like,
Really?
why?
Yeah.
Why would you ever need... You could either, show above them and you hear them, or, you could cut away. You could understand that people are banging without showing a sex scene.
Yeah.
I was
That's-
watching
That's fair, but they don't even do that.
What do you
None
mean?
of these characters have relation. Like not a
I'm
lot
not
of
even saying in general.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
not-
saying it in general. I was just
Yeah.
watching a TV
Oh.
show and they showed this girl's boobs. I was like, that director just wanted that girl to be topless. There was no reason for that.
Well,
guess that's
honestly, but, I feel like that was even in the early 2000s, comedies, showing gratuitous nudity for no reason was just
yeah.
part of the show. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was just there's no computers, internet, easily accessible
Right, yeah.
things. It was just like, oh, we're gonna go to the movies, and like, oh, that's part of the movie. Like, whoa.
Yeah,
We're talking
that's a
about
good
Knocked
point.
Up. Remember they have the website?
Right.
Good point.
So like in like,
Stars.
so like I don't know, maybe in like American Pie, like the raunchiest part of the movie is that, but like Superbad, the raunchiest part of the movie is just the way they talk and
Right.
what they're talking
Yeah.
about and the shit that comes out of their mouth. It's like the modern comedy.
What do
Right.
you think about my back is? It's a slogan on my cock.
Almost more raunchier.
But yeah. Any other Marvel updates?
Vision Quest.
Vision Quest. Trailer, I was kind of like,
I don't know what that is.
I really love Paul
Remember-
Bettany and the Vision, so I'm
I
gonna
mean, yeah,
watch it.
James Spader
so
and Paul Bettany
so
are
they're
awesome,
they're
but-
calling it like a trilogy. They're calling it like
I like
WandaVision, which is
I liked WandaVision.
dumb. WandaVision, and then the show Agatha All Along that came out, and then Vision Quest. They're saying kind of like wraps up this like sort of trilogy that they did. But I'm excited to see
that's
Vision.
another trailer where I'm like, I don't know
John.
what's going on.
Jordan Tyson's out 2 months. We'll cut it out.
Is
cut
he?
it out. Yeah.
Oh,
Jordan Tyson out 2
Yikes.
months.
All right, so
Yikes
anyway,
for
so
the Saints.
Doomsday trailer.
Doomsday trailer.
Doomsday trailer, they've done a really good job at hiding what
La,
Doomsday
la,
is going
la,
to be
la,
about.
la.
Yeah.
They've done a really
No.
good job because
No one knows what it's about.
we're
You'd be
talking
happy.
About, we're
about
talking
that.
about that. I watch trailers. I'm like, how are they going to do this? Like,
Yeah. No one knows. Everyone's like,
Every-
Marvel's doing a great job of what they did with Infinity War 2 a little bit. Like, they like intentionally like splice shots together so it looks like two
Yes.
characters could be talking and being in the same room, but they're not.
Yeah,
So it's
Marvel
like
does
no
it all
one
the
can
time.
sift through what the plot is, what's actually happening.
And there are probably a lot of people out there doing breakdown after
They're
breakdown.
trying.
Do you know who
breakdown.
probably knows Eric Voss?
He might.
He literally probably knows.
Or the other dude, I always watch
Charlie?
it, Screen Crush too.
Screen
Charlie's
Crush.
pretty good, but the guy on Screen Crush.
Screen Crush and his little dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's great. Those are my three, like those are my Mount Rushmore.
Eric
and
Voss.
and that one Beyond the Wall.
And
Oh,
then
and Beyond the Wall
pod.
Beyond
Yo,
the
they
Wall
shouted
pod.
out. I forgot Hot D. They
Subscribe.
said Beyond the Wall in the episode, and I was like, let's go.
That was us.
That's us. So we're shouting
That
us
was
out.
us.
Anyway, Eric Voss should
Anyway.
work for Marvel.
Anyway,
I know, he basically does. I feel like at this
Anyway,
point.
Yeah. They're like, what is he saying? We
Yeah.
should do that.
can I just give a shout out?
Yeah.
Shut
up. Yeah, go for it.
Sure, man.
Damon Targaryen.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, just to shift gears for 1 sec. I wasn't here with you on the pod last
Yes.
week, but Damon fucking Targaryen. Nothing from season 2. Boy, did we get a step up from season
Oh, yeah.
3.
Karaxi!
Shakara!
He's the man, dude.
He's like, get out of the way!
Yeah.
And I
kid.
finally got
Get
the
out of the way!
got the
It's so
Rha-
easy
yeah.
to make fun of Game
Yeah,
of Thrones.
finally got the Rhaenyra that I've been wanting for a long
Really?
time. Not that I like this Rhaenyra, but it's just like
I told
this
you
is-
they were building to it, right?
This is the Rhaenyra that's like, she's a fucking asshole and a bitch and doesn't care what like people
Yes.
doesn't care what she says to people, doesn't care who dies, who she's ordering to die. Like
Alan's in
she
line.
doesn't care.
Alan. You are the blood of old Valyria.
Yeah, yeah. And Adam is like, yo, this bitch is crazy.
I was like, are we sure about this shit?
Alan's like, yeah,
Alan's like,
I'm locked in.
see, that's
You're
so sad. I
once-
made a short
you're
about that already.
once and
I know, we can make
future
another one.
Lord of the Tides.
Yes, that speech she gives him.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I feel
alright,
bad
sorry,
for Alan.
We could do another hot D at a different time.
Alan just wants to serve. But yeah, no, Damon was amazing, dude. You're so
Okay,
right. What a
so-
great episode. But
Go
Doomsday.
ahead. Doomsday.
You got anything else? On
What
Doomsday?
like what do you when you saw the second trailer? I just want to know
Well,
what
we
you
heard
thought.
it in the background. We saw
Yes.
like the little. Me and Joe saw the little leak of the trailer like at Comic Con, and
You guys were at Comic Con.
we were at Comic Con.
We were at Comic Con actually.
We were at Comic Con. Vlog coming soon. But it like Pedro Pascal in that
Yeah.
trailer he's got his chops out.
Like they look like they're doing some acting. Like they're
Yeah, he
yelling
was
and shit and
acting,
bugging
bro.
out. It looks like such
Did
a
you
good.
do this?
Yeah, he's like bugging
It's
out.
fucking insane.
Like yeah. Oh man, it looks.
Victor!
Yeah, he's literally screaming at the top of his lungs.
do we have-
Crazy.
A
Hell answers
runtime.
to me.
People say it's gonna be long. We don't have an exact runtime, but I
As
don't
long
give
as
a
possible.
fuck if it's 9 fucking hours.
Remember
I
the
hope
video
it's
of the
long.
director? Who gives a fucking
Yeah.
shit how long the scene is?
Yeah, who was that director? You ever see that video?
I don't know. It's a Lynch, maybe?
David Lynch?
It might
Yeah.
have been David Lynch.
Someone's like, "Is it okay if we like trim down?" And he's like, What the fuck?
Yeah, and some guy is
Who
like,
gives a fuck?
he's
how
like,
long
all
the
right.
scene
He's like,
is?
it was my idea. And he goes, who
It
really
is
gives a fucking
interesting.
shit how long the scene is?
It is interesting when you're watching older movies and they have like those title card and title credits and like it's a solid like 4 minutes of just who's
Every
in the
old
movie.
movie.
Still do that.
But it had me thinking like they had you locked in when you went to a movie.
Yes.
Like you didn't have a phone, you weren't going anywhere. Even if you rented the movie in like the 90s, you still like were watching that
Had to
thing.
watch it because you felt obligated because you went to Blockbuster,
Right.
rented it. So it's like, I gotta rip
and
this.
nobody was staying for
Blockbuster.
any after credits, so
Mm-hmm.
like the 4,000 visual effects artists that Marvel, like Todd Smith, who worked on Iron Man 3, gets to see his name up there because
Mm-hmm.
we're waiting for Nick Fury at the end. Like, people didn't wait, so you had to get it all in the front.
Yeah.
But it is kind of crazy that, like, I mean, I will admit, like, when I know this is an older movie and I realize after 10 seconds that this is
Yes,
gonna be
I agree with you.
I'm like,
I'll rip
fast
a
forward.
quick little fast
I'll just-
forward.
10 seconds, 10
Yes.
seconds, 10 seconds.
Can I admit something?
Sure.
So when I went to see SpiderMan,
You went to the bathroom.
no, I didn't go to the bathroom.
You didn't see
I
the movie.
waited until the credits ended, and then they did a whole nother credits, and I left, and I just watched the end credit scene on
That's
Twitter.
okay. It
And
was.
I'm happy that I
Yeah,
did.
no, you know what's funny? And this
Wait
is
a
a little.
minute. There's only one.
There's only
Yeah,
one.
there's only one, but
I-
it took like
John.
a half hour.
John,
Funny story,
give me
I-
water. Cut
Funny
that.
story. I almost. This is a true story. Felt like I had to shit my pants at the end of the movie. So the credits are rolling. I'm sitting there like sweating, sitting there, head in my hand. I'm like, I have to fucking wait for the end credit scene. And then that end credit scene came up, and I was like, fuck.
It's still kind of cool, but like
It was cool, but I was
that's
like,
one
God
that you
damn
could
it, I
just
could
look
pull that up on my
social
phone.
media. Yeah,
I just remember Andrew sitting next to me being like, I don't think it's that important, but it could be important. I don't know
know.
if it's important. It might be important. I don't think it's that good. And we sat there waiting for it. I'm like, that wasn't that important. Or was it? So,
Well,
I
yeah,
think
it's
like
interesting.
important, but it's just one that you could just look up after.
And that was
Yeah,
the
same.
and you
that
don't
was
have to watch it
that
in
was
the
before
theater.
my argument with the non-handicapped
Oh,
man
my God.
sitting in.
If you're out there,
Well,
you're
yeah,
a
if you're out
scumbag.
there, a little PSA. If you're not a handicapped person, don't sit in the handicapped compatible seat.
fucked
Unless
up.
it's a really good fucking movie, then go ahead. You
The
can
Odyssey?
yeah.
yeah. You know, Dune 3. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, you gotta
but
get in
that's
there
about it.
somehow.
You gotta get in there.
Yeah,
But,
you gotta get
you
in
know,
there.
Brand new day, probably not necessary. Ton of screens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we shift gears?
Yeah, we could. I would love to shift gears.
What should we shift gears into? Should we shift into the
Peter
lantern?
Griffin
thing
grind.
quickly?
You know,
Oh
like
yeah,
grinds,
oh yeah.
like,
Let's shift gears into this super quickly. I'd love to pitch this to both of you. Did you end up watching Lanterns, Tommy? We'll wait till you're obviously
Yeah,
you're
wait
done
till he's sipping.
cracking a water here.
I
Did you watch
not.
Lanterns?
I did not.
So I saw the first episode of Lanterns. Really fucking cool show, and it's very grounded. It's extremely grounded, which I thought more people would be upset about. Like not a lot of powers going on. It's very much like a detective show, and it's HBO.
Almost
They
like-
got the hot time slot, 9 p.m.
Grounded like a penguin type of show.
A little less grounded than that, because like he is Green Lantern. So like, and it's Kyle Chandler's playing Hal Jordan, who's like an
I
older,
mean, it's more grounded than Penguin.
Yeah. No.
less
no.
grounded,
Oh, sorry, I'm dumb.
less
No,
grounded.
I thought the same way. when I saw that.
Kyle Chandler plays Hal Jordan, and then Aaron Pierre plays John Stewart, who's another Lantern. I don't know a lot about Aaron Pierre, but first episode, this is going to be a guy that's going to be on everyone's radar.
Bro,
after
he's in
this.
that movie that's really good. I've seen
He's
that.
in a movie. Yeah, he's
That
in a
movie was
few
awesome.
things. Yes, I know what you're talking about. But
He's
I
like
couldn't
in
even
like
remember.
a town and like everyone's racist and he's like beating up all those cops.
No, you're right. He is in a few good
But
things.
it was
Sounds
incredible.
like a great movie.
He's also
was
going to be
really
in
good.
Star Wars
Eddington.
Starfighter coming out with Ryan Gosling, Aaron Pierre. But he's amazing in episode 1. Right away, you're just going to like the vibe of the show because you're like, oh, this feels very HBO.
I saw a couple clips and I'm in. I want to watch it.
The first episode was awesome. Real
It's
like
got an 8.7 on IMDb
yeah,
first episode.
for a pilot episode, pretty good.
Pretty good.
So yeah, I think you both should check it out.
I learned about freaking pilots of Pluribus, bait and switch.
No, but I think hopefully this
Show
is going to be a
sucked.
good slow burn detective show. There's a lot of mystery in this show. Very layered.
What do you think about Pluribus?
Pluribus, I don't know. Pluribus was it's the type of show that it's just unfortunate nowadays in like 2026. If you make a show like that, you know, even if it is extremely interesting and you're like, oh, this is a mystery box type of formula, like a Lost, it's like,
no, but I'm going to disagree with you.
You're never going to, like, it's 8 episodes that you're just, I didn't even think it was that interesting, honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
with.
Like Lost, I watched Lost.
Well, I mean,
like,
I just used,
Lost, like, every
Lost
episode, you're like, whoa.
yes, no,
Yeah,
Lost,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Pluribus, the first episode, you're like, oh, this is cool. And then 5 episodes of nothing.
No, I'm not in
And
any
the whole
way.
time I was watching, I was going, Vince,
Yeah.
do something.
Well, that's
I trust
the thing.
Vince with my life, though.
Again,
Me too,
like,
but, like-
I'm at, like, I will specifically remember watching the first season of Better Call Saul, and again, this is like what, 15 years ago now, 10, 15 years ago.
I think
That
it
wasn't-
started in like
I wasn't
2015
my
almost.
experienced TV viewer as I am now,
Mm-hmm.
but I remember it was when I was in college. Yeah, no, it was when I was in college, and me being like, man, like, this is a little slow. Like I thought I was ready. I wanted him to become Saul Goodman in like
Yes.
season 1 right away, and I'm like, what's this Jimmy McGill? Like, you know, but again, then
That's
season
true.
2 came out.
It's Vincey.
The next
That's
year.
true.
Yeah.
And then stuff started getting going. And then it's like season 3 was maybe a year or two later. And like, so you got like that kind of, you know, slow in the beginning, but like picking up a little bit. If you had to wait 2 full years until the next season of A Better Call Saul, when there never was a Breaking Bad to begin with, it'd be tough to like stick with that.
That's
you
It's a
know?
great point.
It's a good point.
It's a great point.
I don't know. Like that's what I feel like Apple, because again, like Apple has a lot of shows like that. For instance, there's this show on Apple called For All Mankind, and in 2019, when Apple Plus was launched, it was one of the 3 shows, including the morning show and this other show C, that they came out with, and like it was pretty interesting. It was an alternate timeline about if the Russians landed on the moon before us. And because of that, we, instead of like, you know, giving up on the space race like we did in real life, how like kind of just didn't really
Amount to anything?
yeah, like we
Right.
just went to the moon, that was it. It was, we were so pissed that happened that we suspected the Russians to start building a base on the moon, and they did. So then we did, and then it became building on that. So all of a sudden now we have a moon colony. Then they go to Mars, and we're starting. It's
pretty cool.
So it's like a really cool concept, and it's alternate history. So like, but then you wait 2 full years for next season. You're like, I forgot, and it's like, you know, For All Mankind season 2 out now, and you're like, oh, like. So I got to go back and watch all of season 1, and like maybe you do that, and then season 2 comes out once a week. So then you're like, you forget about it, and then like it's 2 years. So yeah,
It's a big gap. It's
that's
too
just
big of
kinda
a gap.
modern
That's a hell of a
TV.
point by you.
Yeah.
Thanks, but
Why'd you say things like that?
I didn't mean to say it like that.
I was giving you a compliment. I was giving you a genuine
It
compliment.
sounded.
No, I think that because I was ready to disagree with you when you were talking about,
Yeah, no, I just.
and
think
then I was
it's-
like, you know, that's a great point.
I just think it's just modern.
Because Better Call Saul, like the big things that keeps you hooked is like you see Tuco and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, Breaking
Right.
Bad.
Well, that's the first
Yeah.
episode.
Like that's what really keeps
the
you hooked.
cliffhanger
Yeah.
of the pilot episode, after you go through 40 minutes of getting into it, being like, "Where's everybody from Breaking Bad?" Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and then it's just
even like
like
the first. Remember, he's driving. You're like, is he in his neighborhood?
Yeah.
Where's his house?
yeah, where's
Was that
Jesse?
his house?
Was that it? Did he pass by it?
Yeah.
And then it's like, when is he going to become Saul? Why is he Jimmy?
Yeah.
And then it was literally, it took till season 3 finale till he just switches his name and he just goes, "It's all good, man."
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love that show.
It's an amazing
It's a
show.
great show, dude. I love the black and white scenes.
And
in
the
that show,
balls
bro.
on him, like you just said, to at the first episode of every season only
Yes.
until the last season.
Right.
You get one black and white scene, just like slowly
And I
piecing
love it
together
every
the
single
present.
time.
And now,
Beast.
well, when I told Joe, when I rewatch it now, because just do it every year when I get in that little universe, I chronologically will watch Better Call Saul and not watch those opening black and white scenes, like skip them.
Oh, okay.
And then
Just watch it like chronologically.
when Jimmy and Kim get into that fight before it does the time jump in that last season.
Mm-hmm.
I get to the fight, stop it. I watch Breaking Bad, watch all of Breaking Bad, then at the end of Breaking Bad, stop it, go back to Better Call Saul, and
Yeah,
watch
that's
the last
crazy.
4
That's
episodes.
cool.
I remember when what's his name?
It is balls.
What's-
Speaking of balls, but like, how about the last three episodes of Better Call Saul are all in black and white?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's so sad.
Do you
Yeah.
think that they backed themselves into a corner with that? Like,
I
do you
think Vince is just like, I'm doing this, and I don't give a
I
shit
just
what
think
anyone
like
thinks.
at some point
It's
he
so
was,
sad.
yeah. At
Yeah,
some
it's-
point, he
but it's
was
epic.
So depressing.
There's something so epic about it, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
so,
what
you know-
should have happened.
Yeah.
He's so good at ending shows of like how it should
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
You're like, oh, this deserves. Like,
Yeah.
he deserves this.
So
He's a scumbag.
So did that show get renewed for season 2? Pluribus.
Yes. It's just taking forever to come out. So that's coming out with season
Bro,
2.
I just one thing in Better Call Saul when what's the guy's what's the guy's name? The main bad guy at the end.
Lala.
Lala. When he
Lalo.
Lalo, sorry. Lala Anthony.
La.
When he
Tastes like Cheerios.
yeah, there's like Cheerios. KG, fuck you, KG. You're actually hilarious, KG.
Fuck
by
this
the
up.
way.
Yeah, he's
anyway,
so funny.
So
when
next.
when he kills Howard,
Oh,
I literally had a headphone. I was literally it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was when he
Just
just
like
murders Howard, bro.
how
He's
about
like,
just, even just like
I was like, oh.
And then they're like,
how about
Yeah.
even just the subtle
Oh my
the
God.
subtle naming of the episodes that I wonder
that's
I'm
great.
sure if
It's all gone.
like that name of that episode was Plan and Execution.
and execution, yeah.
So it's like I remember trying that whole season. Literally, the first 8 episodes are something and something for the first 8 episodes. Like even
He's a
in,
genius, bro.
even
You know
in
what? I'm
Breaking-
so back in him.
you know the
Yeah.
you know the Breaking Bad one. The episode title in season 2 for the plane crash. There's 13 episodes, and the fourth episode is down. The 8th episode is over. The 12th is ABQ, and so it's down over ABQ. It's like the plane going down over ABQ.
Over
It's
Oh my
Albuquerque.
god, bro, he's so good.
and, episode 1 is 747. Episode 4 is down.
That whole
over,
season, bro,
and then
like
ABQ.
with
the whole show.
Yeah, Jesse dating the girl, and her dad is the plane operator. It's just
Two best shows like maybe ever.
Yeah. I mean, talk about tight
how
knit.
can you be so good? That's like I'm about to do the Christopher Nolan thing, where it's like, how are you so good at
Ask-
making something?
Ask BBO, as in Baran Bo. Baran Bar. Baran Bo Bar O. The guy that created Dark. Let's just go with Baran Bo Oder, something like that, and his wife.
I still feel like at the end of Dark, it gets a little bit crazy.
No.
Nope.
No.
Eh.
You're wrong.
Buzz.
Yeah, you're completely wrong.
Could we do something about that hair?
Yeah.
Does that have to happen every time?
yeah.
Burning
Sea
your,
urchins.
burning the tip of your tongue on the crust of a hot creme brulee.
Show me sea urchins. You don't have to say show me.
I've seen many pigs eat many men. It was a bloodbath.
Groom.
So Always Sunny's back. That's actually in
Yeah.
in the zeitgeist now.
Yes.
I didn't watch the first 2 episodes, so that's pretty much our
Always
recap.
Sunny
My
is back.
feeling on It's Always Sunny.
Yeah,
I
right.
want them to keep doing it until Frank dies
Yeah,
in real life.
I want
Danny
them to keep
DeVito.
doing it till they all die.
Yeah,
like,
like
they're hilarious.
that'd
The
be
fact
hysterical.
that speaking of like podcasts, they started a podcast like in 2019, like before even COVID. And I remember listening to just from the pilot episode where they would talk
Yeah.
for just like 7 minutes, and
was
that
so
was
good.
it. And like it developed into this huge thing where they were doing it live before anyone was doing it live, and then they just stopped.
Yeah.
And like, if you ask any of the 3 of them, they're just like, "Yeah, we kind of ran out of time. We just want to stop it."
Yeah.
And it was like, I kind of feel like that's how the show's gonna end. Like,
It's just going to eventually
they're
end
just
one
gonna-
day.
I feel like there's a very strong possibility that they come out with like a season, and that I don't know. And now that I say it out loud, I was gonna say that they're just like we're done, and like they
Yeah.
never really came out with like a finale, and it was just like, nope, that was the last season,
Right.
Because it's like, how the fuck do they do it?
I feel like
but I think that they're gonna want to do some sort of like,
no, they will.
but I feel like they've literally done that type of
They have.
episode.
Remember the
Like
laser
4 times.
episode, the laser gun
Yes.
episode, where they're like
Big Mo.
like jumping the shark, like the whole
Yes.
thing. And it's funny. They're like the rare case of a show where it's like they jumped a shark and everyone was like, "Oh, this is getting weird now," but they just kept going. To
Yeah.
now where it's kind of like this is kind of still hilarious.
They pushed the envelope enough to where
like they went again. Like
Yeah.
it's like a whole
Like-
nother.
Yeah.
Like they've reached like
Like-
the event horizon.
Yeah.
Like they know what's beyond. They know what heaven looks like.
like Dennis is literally going to have to kill someone on
Right.
screen
Yeah.
for it to get
He
any
literally
farther
did murder.
at this point.
He murdered someone in the show.
Yeah, like they, I mean,
Marine Ponderosa.
Marine Ponderosa,
Yeah.
who was technically at that point might not have been a human, may have been more of a cat.
Yeah. Dude, that show is incredible. bro.
Like if you remember last season, I looked at the episodes the other day, and I'm like, I forgot. Like they had that dinner scene with Dennis just literally lose his mind into the camera, like monologue for 2 minutes, and I'm like, that is basically as far as you could take it without him actually killing someone on screen.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, that I'll be looking. Oh, Daddy, Coop Daddy.
They're
Coops
just
here.
going to keep going, bro. I hope they do. I hope they literally go as long as possible.
Well, I saw an interview recently where Rob McElhenney and Charlie Day were like, "We're never going
Do
to
you
stop."
know
And
that
Glenn
he-
Howerton's kind
You
of on
know
that train too.
He
Good,
legally
so.
changed his name. It's Rob Mack now.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
I did see
because
that.
you just pronounced it wrong. It's either McElhaney, and people.
I think it's McElhaney.
McElhaney?
I don't know.
something like that.
I think he's just Rob Mack
Mack.
now. I think he's just Rob Mack. Oh yeah, you know what's funny? I saw that too. That he changed his name to Rob
Yeah,
Mack.
make it easier for people. But yeah.
But yeah,
Do we actually, what's up?
I just want. Do you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
continue?
yeah, no,
I just want to
yeah.
say, speaking of one thing too, Ted Lasso came out. Don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care about
Don't
that.
care.
I-
Don't care. Not
I-
gonna watch it too. I don't care.
I gave up after watching.
Why are they making
halfway
another
through
season?
season
It ended
3.
fine. Ended.
No, I see. This is what I talked about with my brother, where I thought seasons 1 and 2 incredible.
Yes.
I started season 3. It was a completely different show.
Oh, it was bad.
like the
bad.
first, even just to start season 3.
Right.
So I gave up on it, and I'm like, I didn't even want. And I heard the finale's good.
The
so I'm like,
finale's great.
okay, so but I'm like, did we really need to have 8 shitty episodes to get to one good
Yeah,
finale?
which is
Like,
why they needed to end the show and not make any more episodes. And they got lucky and landed the plane and made a really great finale. And they said the show was over. And then they were like, "Nah, let's just do season 4."
Is that what they're doing? Just like a
Now
whole
they have a season
new
4,
season?
whole new season.
Like
I think it's a whole new
with
plot.
whole new plot. He's being called back to coach a women's soccer team. That's the plot of season 4.
And like,
Pass.
I started, I started to get
Just nothing to
really,
do with why I'm not
pass.
watching it.
I started to get
Overpass.
really sick of them being like, all right, cue the like upbeat music.
Yeah, cue the silly like
Yeah.
like the interactions
I hated
between like
it,
the
bro.
team became like so like they were all just like goofy and it was
Yeah.
like people aren't even like this.
Talk
like
about
it left-
campy. It got
Yeah, oh,
campy.
so campy. So campy.
I don't know. Like, you think that was the
Thor: Love and Thunder
vision
vibes.
of the
Yes.
show?
Way too campy.
Do you think that was the vision of the show when it first started, or did they? I feel like it wasn't, and then like they caught, like
They're
they
like, oh,
realized
like,
they
happy.
caught. Yeah, like they realized
Cue
that
the happy music to make the
popularity-
audience feel happy now. Do
Yeah,
it.
happiness.
Yeah. Feel happy.
More Ted.
Do you not
More
know
Lasso.
me?
Yeah.
Do you not fucking know me?
Yeah,
I want someone to
Too
die.
campy. Yeah, too
They-
campy.
I don't know. They tapped into a very like sad part of America that just needed.
They need it. Yeah,
no,
no,
they
people
did,
are
bro.
still like, thank God it's back. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, yeah, there's a very, yeah.
It's
People,
like
there's
are
a
so
way.
sad.
There's like a bad segment of America that's really relying on Ted,
Ted
Lasso
Yeah.
to pull them throughout
Jason
their
Sudeikis is saving America.
one live at a time.
Yeah.
With one soccer kick and one improv
Yeah.
line at a
Yeah.
time.
You know, I'm
Just
sick of
not
it.
good.
I'm
Don't
out.
care.
Don't care.
Don't care. There's nothing you can tell. Like, I had to watch season 3 and season 3 sucked. And then it ended really good. I was like, cool, now we can be done. And you guys said
Yeah.
it was over. I don't want it back.
Yeah, don't lie to me.
Like, it's not going to be good. It
Don't be a
definitely
liar.
won't be. Don't care what anyone says.
Johnny, any
should be
movie?
done.
Yeah, Johnny,
any
we're
movie,
wrapping up, so this is your time.
This is your time. Any movie?
You want to hop
thoughts?
in for me? You can hop in for me.
Hop in for him. Hop
Come on,
on in.
hop in, hop in.
Hop in. Hop in. You got minutes.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna move the camera so it sees you at the end. We're gonna add it to the podcast.
Well, how about this? What movie did you say you just watched? How about
Oh, yeah,
Nightcrawler?
watched Nightcrawler.
All right, we can talk
Okay.
about Nightcrawler.
It's a great
'cause
movie.
I
Here,
just
take the mic.
I
Just take the mic.
rewatched-
You won't be on camera. Just take the mic. Sure. Just take the mic.
Mike and Ike.
What movie have you seen?
So, what movie did you just watch on Netflix recently?
Well,
You gotta
I mean,
hold it up
not,
to your mouth.
no, I mean, I don't want to talk about Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler
Hold
was
the mic up to
good.
your mouth.
It was, fast paced. It was similar.
I
to,
like Nightcrawler.
No, it was definitely good. And, not a movie that I'm going to go back and rewatch 20 times.
You said
but
you respected Gyllenhaal a little more.
Yeah.
How about
yeah.
this? I'll give you
Different kind of
give me your top 5 actors.
top 5 actors.
Yes.
My personal top 5 actors.
I'm
Oh,
excited for this.
Okay.
Edward Norton.
Well, I mean, I don't know if
And maybe
he
the
might
role.
make the top
The
5.
invite? He was incredible in the end.
I did
Let
not
him
see the
answer.
invite,
Let him answer.
but-
How about No Water? No Water yet.
Well, all right, yeah, all right. Let me just throw him out there. I'm a big Jack Nicholson fan. Jack Nicholson. Leo is up there.
Jack
Brad
for The
Pitt
Shining.
is up there.
Brad
Okay.
for Fight Club.
Oh yeah, love Brad Pitt.
Here's the wild
Going full
cards.
commercial. Going full.
Here, wild cards. Any
I mean, is that really commercial? I feel
Eddie?
like Brad Pitt is underrated. A lot of people they like him for his looks. The girl he's not really an appreciated actor. I feel like
That's a fair
I don't
point.
know. I feel
what's
like
his
Yeah.
best acted movie?
It's an alright point.
Yeah.
best acted movie? Got to be Fight Club. I thought Fight Club was awesome.
Yeah,
7 maybe.
or
Babylon.
what about one? Johnny's
Like,
not a fan of what's in the box.
I like 7. I like 7. It's
He's
not a
n-
movie I'm going to rewatch every year.
Babylon.
Obviously.
I mean,
Babylon.
Inglourious Bastards, bro.
oh,
Fast
yeah.
Glorious
Bastards.
Like, that's what I'm
What about
talking
Once
about.
Upon a Time? I think his acting in that's
I
Better
did-
in
that's-
Babylon.
I did just recently watch the Charles Manson documentary on Netflix, and then I rewatched Once Upon a Time directly after.
Once Upon a Time.
And I didn't realize that
what?
those like Squeaky and
Yeah.
those
Squeaky
are real
from
people.
real
Yeah,
person.
Did not know they were real.
Mm.
Or no. I
Tex.
watched Once Upon a Time, and then I watched the documentary.
The new Charles Manson doc on
Yeah,
Netflix. The
very,
tapes.
Yeah,
Was it good?
There's a guy named Tex. It was all
No,
that.
But those were good because I saw that just came on Netflix.
They were pretty good. They weren't the Ted Bundys. I thought.
You know-
Have you seen Mindhunters?
I
I
watched.
That was incredible.
I watched,
I
that
watched the
show.
first episode of Mindhunters.
I
and
watched it
didn't
last
finish.
night.
Oh.
I watched it. I saw that show about 5 years ago when it came out, Mindhunter, and I remember it had 2 seasons, and it just stopped. I guess they canceled it,
It was 3
but
seasons and
no,
they-
it's only
yeah.
2
It's only
seasons,
2?
and I think they canceled it
It was
just
the budget.
for budget
It was the
because
budget.
I watched the first 2 episodes last night. Like I was just like, I got nothing to watch. Let me rip. I hadn't seen this in a while, and I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the first 2 at least were directed by David Fincher.
Yes.
Is the
Yes.
whole season?
David Fincher is
great,
directing it, and he's
man. I
directing
love
the
Fincher.
show about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Brad Pitt's character. They're making a show about that. David Fincher is.
It was a movie.
Is it a show or a movie?
I think it's a movie.
Oh, either way, David Fincher is directing a
About a
spinoff about
stunt-
Brad Pitt's
about a
character.
stunt
Yeah,
character or
Good,
something
because
like
they did
that.
not get into
Written
his
by
character
Quentin
enough.
Tarantino.
it's written by Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
It-
Definitely
So yeah,
something
you
I'll
could
dive
count me
into.
in for that.
It's coming out.
Yes.
It's a movie coming
yeah,
out.
yeah.
There's
I thought it was a
Sorry,
show.
I'll tell you really quick. It's a movie
What's-
called The Adventures of Cliff Booth, and it's written by Quentin Tarantino. It will be directed by David Fincher.
coming out.
Incredible.
Timothy Oliphant will be in it as well. He's a beast.
He is.
This is what Quentin Tarantino.
Danny Cordray.
I didn't make it.
No, that's
Scott
a male
Conn.
model.
Wait, what?
Joey.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen, love him.
Joey isn't.
No, that's my favorite.
Danny-
Probably, oh, man.
Danny
Danny
Timothy
Cordray.
Oliphant.
He
Speaking
goes-
of Timothy
no,
Oliphant,
no, that's a male model.
the girl next door, my
So
favorite.
I took her to the tickets to the largest penis museum, where tickets were $1,000.
That's such a good episode. That's such a good little mini arc with him in that show.
Steve Nash.
No, he's in The
it's
Office for like 3 episodes. He's Danny
Oh,
Cordray.
Danny
He's a
Cordray,
salesman.
Danny
that's
Cordray.
right. Yes, Pam's old flame.
Pam's
Yeah.
old flame.